Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've done a Maya Everyday video. Basically, I'm better at questions than just coming up with random tutorials. So if you have any questions, just shoot them at me. But in the meantime, I wanted to show an update I've done with the channel tools. And so what I'm going to do is create a curve here. That'll be my control. I will freeze it and delete its history and move it over here. And then I'm going to create some joints here, say like it'd be like a finger or something. Let's get that last one. Well, I guess we'll just do that. Boom. Okay, cool. So the idea is I want to add a channel to my control that'll control all these joints. So ordinarily to do that, you'd have to do a couple different connections. So this is just like a one-stop shop way to do it. So I'm going to give the channel a name. We'll call it bend. And then I'll select these joints here. Let's do it like this. Okay, so I'll select the controller, select the joints, select what I want to control, what channel, so it's rotate Y, and I'll click this checkbox here that says AddNConnect. What that's going to do is add the channel to the control and then connect it to these guys here. So let's do that. So right now I only have 0 to 1, which isn't great. So let's undo that and then make this like say negative 50, 50. No, let's do negative 10. There we go. Cool. Oops. And make sure you grab a channel because if you don't, it'll do all channels. So that's not really that handy. I might put in a fail-safe for that. All right, so now I have this way to quickly bend my joint. Obviously, that's not enough, but it gives you an idea of what it does. So if I go back, I'm actually going to try another thing, which is I can turn on the AddNConnect Molt option. So the idea behind this is that it'll not only add that channel, make the connection to the Y, but add a multiplier channel to my control. So now if I hit float header, you see I have a bend molt here. It has negative 100 to 100, and my bend has negative 10 to 10. Without any multiplying, nothing happens. But if I set it to 1, you'll see I get, what I was looking for. Actually, I can do negative 1, and it'll actually bend the other way, depending on how you want to run it. And if I say like negative, say 50, that's probably too much. It's a multiplier, so let's do negative 2, that'd be 20, negative 3, that'd be 30, right? So it's just a quick way to add that in there. And if I put this into the node editor, you can see what it's doing. So I have my control. It's going into the input 1 and 2 for the bend molt into each of these joints. So the question I have is, does this make sense to do it this way? Or would you rather see like multiple bend connects into the joints and each one have its own channel? Or should that be like an option? So right now what I'll do is I'll do it the old-fashioned way with the multi-connect window. I'll load these in here. I'll load my control over here and I'll say bend. Now in this case you'd have to create your channels first. Go to the rotate Y and I can say special connections, insert with multiple linear. And then what I'm going to do is grab all the multiple linears and connect that to the input 2. Great. So now I kind of have the same result because I only have one channel on my control at the moment. But it gives you the, actually what's happening? Oh, the bend's not connected. I gotta go back and redo this. I did the, there we go. Bend goes into input 1. There we go. So now that should work the way you expect it to. There we go, although it's bent. There we go. Is one of them backwards? No, they're all good. Oh no, my joint, no, why is it doing that? Negative 67. What's wrong with that? Oh, it has no input? Weird. Must have missed it. There we go. You can do like a negative 5. That way it sort of makes more sense. The finger rule. All right, so anyway, that's what I have right now. I'm thinking about adding that to, pushing it on the next release. Let me know if that makes sense or is weird, and I hope that helps.